Okay. Hi, I'm Erin Frame. I am a realtor here in Tucson, Arizona. I do a community interview website that I support, and today I'm here with Lance Labor, and he is with DeGrazia. Is it Studios?
DeGrazia Gallery in the Sun.
Oh, that's right, Gallery in the Sun. So I'm very excited about this because this is one of my favorite places to be. My mom, years ago, lived down the street. We were from Seattle originally. And she's like, this is her place to walk. This is where she comes. This is where she wants to be. And I ask people all the time if they've been here. And so many people have not. They know his art, but they've never been here. I've had friends married in this actual chapel that we're sitting in right now. And I am excited about kind of putting this out there and hopefully getting me some more people through the front door. So
well, we're okay with that.
Yeah,
we're definitely okay with that.
So your title here is director.
I'm the executive director of the Degrassi Foundation.
Okay.
And Gallery in the Sun.
Perfect. And you've been here, as he told me, like a lifetime.
A lifetime.
Pretty much.
I've been here forever.
And it really is it is about who you know so much than maybe what your education is or background.
Yeah, well, it did help to know the family and be part of this place when I was a child. But it was a long road, and how I ended up where I'm at, I'm not quite sure. But
must have been meant to be, huh? I said it must have been meant to be.
It must have been meant to be.
Yeah.
So I'm at the place now. Another few years, I'll retire, and that'll be that.
And see what happens. Yeah. So this chapel that we're actually sitting in had a fire, which was just the most heartbreaking thing when I heard about it. But as you can see, and I'm going to take some video before I go, like this is original, but then there's some spots up here that the fire destroyed. So I love the fact it wasn't can't try to replicate it, obviously. So
it wouldn't be real.
No.
And we could have had somebody come in and paint, but that wouldn't have been fake.
No.
And I think the National Historic Register frowns on that kind of stuff anyway.
Well, I think too, just kind of, knowing that the fire happened, it just gives it even more depth, kind of this whole...
It's definitely part of the history of the place.
Absolutely. So up here, he built this?
He built this.
Yep.
This was finished in 1952. This chapel was the first building he built on the property.
And then he lived on this property
He
as
lived
well.
on the property. He built this little mission, and then he built his home, and he built a little gallery where he could paint and show his work. And after that, the main gallery, which was always planned, once he had a base of operations, he could work and he could paint, and then he started planning his main gallery, and that was finished in 1965. It started in 59.
Yeah, it's great in there. It's a beautiful gallery.
It's a huge gallery. It was a lot of work. They made all the adobes on the property, all the blocks, and so it took them a while.
And if you walk through the gallery area, there's a place you can sit down and watch a movie, right? Is that still there?
Yeah, there's a documentary.
That is such a great place. I mean, it's just such a part of Tucson, and it's just such a great story.
DeGrazia was an amazing guy, and he really brought thousands and thousands of tourists and people to Tucson, basically to see him. But he was an ambassador to Tucson.
He seems like quite a character.
He was.
You always see him like with a cigarette and his
He was also a very serious artist, and he didn't let that his lack of seriousness in certain things stop him with his art. He was very serious about his art.
Yeah, because it's very recognizable, but there are some pieces that are a little different, probably just a different time of his life. And
yeah, we have a huge collection here at this gallery. DeGrazia left probably around 20,000 pieces.
Wow.
And that's only what's in our hands. That's not what's in private hands. I thought I'd seen it all, but there's no way. I see something brand new every week.
Wow.
People call me, people send me photographs of what they have, and it just goes on and on.
Yeah.
You know, maybe this is a guess, but he's probably created 50,000 pieces in his life or more.
It's amazing.
Including the gallery and
Yeah.
all his buildings and his architecture.
Yeah, I just feel like if you want to get a feel for Tucson, like you can just look at his art.
Yeah, I agree.
Tucson's a special place.
I agree.
I used to visit here as a kid, and always knew that I'd come back. There's just something that kind of pulls you back. I think if you're raised here, you could tell me I think you're a native.
I am. I was born here and
Yeah.
I've been here all my life.
Yeah.
I've traveled, but I always end up coming back to my home.
It seems like the grass is greener for people, but then they tend to come back.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
also not cold.
No, oh gosh, thank you. I just hate the rain, although today was beautiful. We had a little bit of kind of that burger mist.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
my girls are playing softball this
they're gonna
afternoon,
be
so
happy.
they better not get rained out. I've been waiting all week.
Yes, that's amazing. So now I assume that, is there, with the foundation, is it like people can donate kind of stuff to
Sure,
the foundation? Okay,
sure.
so how would that work? if
Well,
somebody-
the whole story behind that was DeGrazia, they used to really, the IRS used to come in and they used to tax him on the market value of his collection.
Mm-hmm.
So paintings that were not sold were still taxed at their market value. And a small 5x7 painting that would start at $5,000, if he's got 2,000 of them or 10,000 of them, that's a lot of tax. And it used to drive him crazy. So the only way he could really avoid paying taxes was to set up a nonprofit foundation. You don't have to pay taxes, but obviously you have to give away so much money to who you want to
Yeah.
give it to.
Yeah.
We give money to Casa de los Niños
Right.
and a lot of good charities around Tucson. We support the arts, so on and so forth.
Perfect. So are there actual events that you set up for the foundation, or is it more of a how's the money raised, I guess?
No, DeGrazia left a really wonderful endowment, and despite the trouble over the last year and a half with COVID and so on, we were closed for 7 months.
Wow.
He left a lot of money, and we're okay.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
At least we're okay for now.
Yeah. Let's just try to
not
avoid more
compare
of
some of the other businesses
Yeah.
that are really struggling. We have sympathy for because
Absolutely.
we've been okay.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how some have not and some have. I guess it is what it is,
It is what it
at
is.
this point. So,
Right.
so yeah, this is beautiful. I highly recommend coming up here. I know you have kind of traveling art shows, don't you, as well? You used to have different artists that would
We
be out
have
here.
guest artists
Okay.
in the wintertime in Little Gallery, and there's 13 artists throughout the winter.
That's great.
We close in the summer; it's too hot, and nobody shows up.
Yeah.
But so that's we have, and then we have one big event every year, our Guadalupe Day.
Yes, I've seen the pictures.
And so we didn't have it last year due to COVID. Hope we have it this year. Don't really know.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So what month is that?
That's in December. That's
December,
in the
okay.
first couple weeks in December.
Hopefully we'll be there.
Hopefully.
That sounds
We'll
great.
see.
But now it's open, right, during the summertime, just not the extra
Now,
artists.
we're open.
Yeah.
We're open 7 days a week, year round.
Okay.
But things do slow down in the summer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's nothing like a monsoon from up here, though.
We want local people
Yes,
to
yes.
support us.
Yes, please.
Please.
So it's free to walk the property, but if you're going to go
Absolutely.
into the gallery, there is a fee,
Yeah,
correct?
there is a fee now. It's adults are $8, and I believe children under 12 are free.
And it's definitely worth it.
It's definitely worth it.
So I support you guys tremendously. I just think this is a gem. You don't find anything like this. I mean,
It's a one of a kind.
you pull into here and it's like you're literally back in time. It doesn't feel like you're even in our day and age. So I just want to thank you so much for letting me come up here and hopefully spread some more light on this amazing place.
Yeah.
And
You're welcome.
And I will, yeah, of course. And I'll be back with my grandkids here.
Oh,
Next,
great,
2 weeks.
great.
They've actually been here before. So.
All right, well, we want to see you.
Perfect, yes. All right, so I guess till next time, guys, thank you so much for listening and support DeGrazia Studios.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. All right, bye-bye.